Something private may be asking for your courage today, Aries. It could be a tense conversation about money, trust, intimacy, or an old hurt that has been quietly shaping the atmosphere at home. Your instinct may be to solve it quickly, force clarity, or make a dramatic promise that proves how much you care. But today's astrology suggests a different kind of strength. The breakthrough does not come from saying everything at once. It comes from naming the one truth you have been avoiding. There's a way to protect your fire without turning the conversation into a battle, and that may change how safe a relationship feels from this point forward. The bigger picture. From the Western perspective, the moon in Scorpio moves through your 8th house of shared resources, emotional bonds, trust, and private entanglements. Its trine to Mars in Cancer in your 4th house supports sincere discussions that affect home, family, and your emotional foundation. Current transits suggest you may be able to address something sensitive without losing your nerve. Household expense, a family pattern, a shared obligation, or an unspoken emotional need could come into focus. You may notice what another person needs before they explain it. Yet understanding their feelings does not mean you must manage every detail for them. Keep the conversation grounded. Identify the real issue. Choose one practical next step, and let steady action carry more weight than urgency. Later, the moon's square to Jupiter can tempt you toward an oversized response. You may want to make a sweeping promise, spend too freely, or declare that everything will now be different. Pause there. A meaningful repair does not need a grand finale. It needs honesty that can be repeated tomorrow. Love and ambition. This is a potent day for relationship insight, especially if you are revisiting a connection that did not unfold as you hoped. You may see more clearly where you took too much responsibility for an ending, a misunderstanding, or another person's emotional distance. Accountability can be healing, Aries, but punishing yourself for every imagined mistake is not accountability. It is self-abandonment. Here is the deeper reframe. The person who did not fully meet you may not be proof that you were too much. They may have revealed where you were willing to accept too little. That insight connects directly to today's shared resource energy. Real intimacy is not one person carrying the emotional labor while the other stays unavailable. It is reciprocal, specific, and lived through ordinary choices. The same principle can shape your work and financial decisions. If an investment or purchase is on your mind, research matters more than adrenaline. The energy today leans toward opportunities that have been examined carefully, not risks taken to chase a feeling. Watch spending, especially if stress makes a quick reward seem appealing. With difficult coworkers, calm precision will do more for your influence than confrontation. Your world is also expanding through communication. Uranus in Gemini is moving through your 3rd house of local connections, siblings, learning, online spaces, and everyday exchange. This longer cycle may bring unexpected changes in how you communicate, learn, and use technology. AI, digital tools, or new communication networks could become personally significant if you approach them with curiosity and discernment. Do not try to master every new platform at once. Find the tool that genuinely improves your voice, your workflow, or your connection with others. Inner world and guidance. Your energy may run high today, and the challenge is to direct it rather than let it direct you. In Vedic tradition, the moon in Libra can emphasize relationship awareness and competition. So reason is especially useful when ego wants the final word. If an interaction becomes heated, ask whether you are pursuing resolution or simply trying to win. Home can become your reset point. Reach out to a sibling, make time for family, or create one moment of ease in your living space. Even a simple shared activity can soften emotional distance. Be mindful, too, of the world you are building through small choices. Reducing unnecessary waste and spending with intention both reinforce the self-respect you are practicing internally. Wine red can serve as a grounding color today if it helps you feel focused and composed. For an important meeting, conversation, or decision, the window between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. may feel especially supportive. Keep your next move small enough to honor, clear enough to understand, and honest enough to rebuild trust. What is the one truth you could express today without turning it into a fight?